To you from the DeWitt Gymnasium on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa, as we get set for Heart of America Athletic Conference volleyball play between the Dordt Defenders and the Graceland Yellow Jackets. The Dordt Defenders come into today's contest 9-4 overall, 1-2 in the Heart of America Athletic Conference, while the Graceland Yellow Jackets under head coach Eric Majors are still looking for that elusive first win of the year. They stand 0-12 overall and 0-3 in the Heart of America Athletic Conference. Coming up on our pre-match show, we'll check in with some of the numbers and compare these two teams and give you a little thumbnail sketch of what to anticipate between Dordt and Graceland. We'll also take a look back at the series between these two teams. Graceland, a team that hails out of Lamoni, Iowa, a little bit south of Des Moines, while the Dordt Defenders are coming off a loss to a highly regarded team, William Penn, on Saturday. The Graceland Yellow Jackets, they were beaten by Clark on Saturday in by a 3-1 count. We'll have a look at all of that on our pre-match show. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym right after this. You're watching Dordt Volleyball on the Wireless World pre-match show. Back with more in a moment.
We really want to give them practice skills that they can use to serve their clients or serve the organizations that they work for.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Find a project that applies to your local context, that helps you as a teacher in your classroom, and do a deep dive on it. Like, we're always trying to be like, what does this have to do with the place in which you serve?
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. Let's take a closer look at the matchup between these two teams as we creep up on first serve time. The Dordt Defenders 9-4 overall, 1-2 in the conference. Their losses in the league are to William Penn and Morningside by 3-1 counts. Their win was over Grandview last Friday night, 3-2. Dordt is led by Joel Van Groningens, 4 kills per contest. Cade Schmidt, 2.3 kills. Kai Chapman, 1.9. Lance Vermeer, 1.6 with 1.3 blocks. Corey Caparis, 1 kill and 1 block per set. Nicodemus Elliott, 1.6 kills per set. Colt Schmidt leads the team with 4.0 digs per contest, and McCullough Unruh and Joseph Jang, that is, average 4.3 and 6.0 assists per set. For the Graceland Yellow Jackets, their losses in league play are to Park 3-0, Mount Mercy 3-0, and Clark 3-1. They are led by Caden Josephs, 2.0 kills per set. Hawk Richards is at 1.5 kills per contest. Jackson House, 1.7 kills per contest. Nyrod Fonseca is at 4.6 assists per set for Graceland. Clark beat Graceland on Saturday 26-24, 24-26, 25-16, and 25-23 as we take a look at the matchup on the Wireless World pre-match show. Caden Joseph led the way with 11 kills for Graceland in the loss. For Dordt, the loss to William Penn on Saturday, 25-21, 11-25, 19-25, and 21-25. Joel Van Groningen led the defenders with 10 kills. Kai Chapman had 9. Cade Schmidt had 6. McCullough Unruh put up 13 assists. Graceland leads the series 6-3, but Dordt has won the last 3 meetings, including a pair of sweeps last season. Dordt was a 25-18, 25-9, 25-17 winner in Sioux Center on March 18, held Graceland to an 0.83 kill efficiency and had a 43-17 kills advantage. Diego Santiago led the defenders with 10 kills. Kai Chapman had 9. Corey Caparis had 6 kills, and Elijah Klein led Graceland with 6 kills. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym as we get set for volleyball between the Dordt Defenders and Graceland Yellow Jackets. Taking a look at matches from this past weekend. On Friday, it was William Penn defeating Morningside 3-2. Ottawa defeated UHSP 3-1. That's Health Sciences Pharmacy School out of St. Louis. Mount Mercy defeated Graceland 3-0. Dordt was a winner over Grandview on Friday night 3-2. St. Ambrose defeats Culver Stockton 3-0. And Missouri Baptist defeated Kansas Wesleyan 3-1. On Saturday, February 14, more volleyball. It was William Penn defeating Dordt 3-1 in a match you watched on the Dordt Media Network. UHSP, a winner over Kansas Wesleyan 3-2. Ottawa down to Missouri Baptist 3-1. It was Park over Missouri Valley 3-1. Morningside down Grandview 3-2. And Clark, a winner over Graceland 3-1. Other matches going on tonight. Clark is at William Penn. Mount Mercy is at Grandview. Missouri Valley visits Culver Stockton. Missouri Baptist is at UHSP. And Ottawa is visiting Park along with Graceland, traveling to face the Dordt Defenders. News out of the Heart of America Athletic Conference. Earlier this week, it was announced that St. Ambrose would be a full member of the Heart of America Athletic Conference moving forward for the 26-27 school year. So big news there, and an additional men's volleyball team joining the Heart of America Athletic Conference for what will be the 2027 season. And I got to think that there's a possibility, you just do the math and you look at a map, you've got to think that possibly Hastings would be joining the Heart of America Athletic Conference at some point as well, if there is room for them. They are competing as a non-conference or an independent this year in their first year of men's volleyball, or the first year of offering men's volleyball. Let's take another 2-minute break, and that's going to do it for the Wireless World pre-match show. Let's take a 2-minute break. Back with more. First serve from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference.
Just about set for first serve, the Dordt Defenders and the Graceland Yellow Jackets. This was the Wireless World pre-match show. Wireless World, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them at wirelessworld.com. Also a reminder that our timeouts all season long brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities and create your space, visionbuilders.com. And by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We are just about set for volleyball, the best of 5 match. We're getting started just a shade after 7 o'clock, our scheduled 7 o'clock start time. And the Dordt Defenders will be receiving serve from Graceland, and Fonseca will be serving. So Fonseca serving. Graceland is on the left side of your screen. The Dordt Defenders on the right side. Dordt in their yellow jerseys, yellow shorts, yellow on yellow. Graceland, navy blue. And they've also got the yellow striping down the sides. And serving for Graceland, jump serve taken by the Defenders, and Michael Gross gets it over to Jang. Jang sets outside to Van Groningen. Van Groningen hits it long and out of bounds. Point Graceland, and Graceland takes a 1-0 lead. We are just underway. Glad to have you along with me on this Tuesday evening. Busy week of Dordt athletics. February has turned into a log jam in terms of athletics for the Dordt team. Dordt teams, I should say. Serve taken by Gross. Right side it goes. Cade Schmidt tools it off the block. Saved by Jang as it was inbounds. Comes back over to Van Groningen. Rolls it over the top of the block, and a kill for Van Groningen. And we are tied at 1-1. Basketball tomorrow from the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. Thursday, I think we've got the night off from any activity. And then Friday, it's wall-to-wall softball. Volleyball's on the road. Baseball is playing, well, baseball's playing Thursday and Friday now in the Kansas City area against Mid-America Nazarene. Jump serve taken by Gross. Well, Dordt there was a error on the Defenders. They called Van Groningen's attack out earlier, and now the Defenders, 3 errors in a row, and the Defenders trail 3-0. 3-0 our score. The Defenders on serve receive. And Graceland serve taken by Van Groningen, gets it over to Jang. Jang back to Van Groningen. Van Groningen with the kill, and the Dordt defenders are on the board. They trail 3-1. So the defenders are down 3-1, digging themselves a little bit of a hole that they've got to climb out of here as we start play. And serving for the defenders will be Ale Murdoch. Ale with service, and his serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets get to it over the top of the block. Dug by Murdoch, gets it over to Jang. Jang right side Van Groningen. Van Groningen into the tape. Point Graceland, and Graceland leads 4-1. 4-1 our score. Well, not as much energy in the gym as we had on Friday and Saturday, and that can be the challenge in a match like this, taking on a team where you can't help but look at the record and think, okay, we should be able to handle this if you're Dordt. And Van Groningen with a kill off the block makes it 4-2. But early on, the Graceland Yellow Jackets taking early advantage. Dordt with a point. They trail 4-2. Serving for the defenders will be Lance Vermeer. So Vermeer will serve. Bradley Neff will check out of the match. And Vermeer, jump serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets. They're attacking right side over the top of the block. Saved by Vermeer. Outside it goes Gross. Gross tools it off of the block for the kill. It's 4-3. So Lance Vermeer serving. Lance is a junior from Plattsburgh, Missouri. And he has service with his team down 4-3. Looping serve taken by the Yellow Jackets. Right side attack and tooling it off of the block for the kill. For Graceland, that is Elijah Klein. Elijah Klein, a sophomore from Austin, Minnesota, stops the run at back-to-back points for the defenders. Serving. This will be Nam Talong. Talong with service. Talong serve is wide and out of bounds, and the Dordt defenders lead trail 5-4. Talong that time tried to go sideline and missed it wide, and actually his serve I don't think had the height to clear the net, but it was well wide of the net standard, the pole holding the net in place on each side. He missed it wide and out of bounds, and the defenders now with service. Short serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets. No, an ace serve for the defenders. With that ace serve, that was McCullough Unruh. Unruh ties it at 5-5. 5-5 our score. McCullough Unruh served. The back line misses by a foot. Point Graceland. Graceland has yet to relinquish the lead. 6-5. Defenders trailing. Graceland has service, and serving for the Yellow Jackets, this is Nick English. Nick is a junior from Davenport, a freshman from Davenport, Iowa, making his way to Lamoni. Jump serve, taken by Cade Schmidt, passed up and over, free ball for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets attacking, cross-court shot, missing wide and out of bounds. Caden Joseph, point defenders on the attack error. It's 6-6. 6-6 defenders tying it up. Michael Gross serving. So Michael Gross getting the start here this evening. Set number 1. And Gross's serve taken by the Yellow Jackets. Set outside to English, blocked at the net. Pushed back to English. English taps over the block, covered by Unruh. Dordt on the scramble, pushed over the net, saved by the Yellow Jackets, and a kill out of the middle for the Yellow Jackets. And Graceland keeps the lead. Andrew Seep with the kill. It's 7-6. 7-6 our score. Yellow Jackets serving. Caden Joseph. So Joseph has service. Dordt leading, trailing 7-6. Dordt has yet to lead. And the short serve taken by Schmidt. Right side it goes. Caparis taps it around the block. Saved by the Yellow Jackets. Outside the attack. Dug by Neff, and now wide and out of bounds on the attack out of the middle. That is Andrew Sheep, and he misses it wide and out of bounds, and the defenders tied at 7-7. Bradley Neff serving. Neff wearing the libero jersey tonight. And Neff with serve. Neff serve controlled. Set goes outside, Yellow Jackets, and a kill from the outside for Jackson House. It's 8-7 Graceland. Graceland with the kill. 8-7 our score. And now a conversation between Andrew Seep and the R1. And Graceland has serve. And Graceland serve on the way. Might have been a foot fault, and Andrew Seep mistimes the jump. And he was flirting with the line as well. 8-8 our score. And the defenders, this is Hoffman serving. Hoffman's serve is an ace. The Dordt defenders with a 9-8 lead on the ace serve. That's Justin Hoffman, the junior from Ripon, California, with the ace. And the Dordt defenders have their first lead of the night at 9-8. Hoffman serve, short controlled. On the top spin serve, set goes outside and hitting it long and out of bounds. That's Jackson House, point defenders. And Dordt leads 10-8. So the defenders, after surrendering 3 in a row, have outscored the Yellow Jackets 10-5. Dumped over, taken by Neff, joust at the net, and the defenders will get the point on the back row. The breaking the plane and coming over the net, that is Jersey Simonson. Simonson whistled for breaking the plane as he went after that ball, and the Dordt defenders have an 11-8 lead, and a timeout on the floor charged to Graceland. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
11-8 our score as the defenders have a 3-point lead. Hoffman serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Pushed over the block, saved by Van Groningen on the first contact. Goes back over to Schmidt, blocked at the net. Dordt recovers it. Gross back over to Cade. Cade blocked at the net. Hoffman gets a hand on it. Now passed up and over and out of bounds by Gross, trying to keep it in play. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Graceland point. And the Yellow Jackets trail 11-9. Serving for the Yellow Jackets, this is Fonseca. Fonseca, a freshman from Houston. This Graceland team full of underclassmen. And Fonseca with service. And Fonseca's serve short, taken by Gross. Gets it to Jang. Jang to Vermeer. Vermeer dug up into the rafters. Taken by Neff. Gets it over to Jang. Jang right side to Schmidt. Schmidt dug by Graceland. And a cross-court shot dug by Van Groningen. Gets it over to Jang. Back to Van Groningen. Van Groningen with a kill. Dordt leads 12-9. For Van Groningen, that is his third kill. Dordt leads by 3. And checking in to serve for the defenders will be Ale Murdoch. So Murdoch has service. So Ale Murdoch lines it up and sends it over. Knuckleball serve taken by the Yellow Jackets. Back set, tapped over the net, saved by Jang. Bump set by Neff, goes outside to Gross. Gross with the kill off high hands. Trying for the overhand dig that time was Caden Joseph, and the attack by Gross, his second kill, results in a point, and the Dordt defender lead is 13-9. 13-9, Murdoch with serve, and Murdoch serves into the tape. Point, Graceland, it's 13-10. Service error by the defenders. That is their second service error. The Yellow Jackets have 2 service errors as well. The defenders have a couple of aces, though, to show for their errors. And the jump serve taken by Neff, passed up and over, saved by Graceland. They'll attack, and the block put up by the defenders on Joseph. Yellow Jackets reload. Right side through the block, and a kill for Elijah Klein. Klein makes it 13-11. 13-11. Jackson House serving. And House's serve is long and out of bounds. Point defenders, it's 14-11. Serving will be Vermeer. Lance Vermeer, the 6'5" junior middle blocker. Yellow Jackets power tip covered by Vermeer. From behind the spike line is Schmidt. Schmidt with the kill. Schmidt with the kill makes it 15-11. 15-11 our score. Serving for the defenders again is Vermeer. Dordt stretching the lead to 4 right now. Jump serve taken by the libero. Outside attack and hitting it long and out of bounds is Joseph. Point defenders at 16-11. Graceland has used 1 timeout already. They've got another one if they want it. Right now they're going to let it slide. And serving is Vermeer. Vermeer serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Right side attack and a kill from the right side for Elijah Klein. Back to 16-12. 16-12. Serving will be to Long. And to Long. Serve controlled by Neff. Gets it to Jang. Power tip by Gross. Saved. Yellow Jackets and the block put up, but unable to close it. And Caden Joseph records the kill. Tooling it off the block, 16-13. 16-13, Graceland serving to Long. To Long with serve, short, taken by Schmidt. Comes back to the middle, Caparas. Caparas with the swing, controlled. Yellow Jackets, unable to do anything with it, and Gross with another kill. Gross with his third kill, and the defender lead is 17-13. 17-13. McCullough Unruh serving. As I noted, the baseball team will be playing games on Thursday and Friday instead of Friday, Saturday in the Kansas City area. Taken by Neff. Back set, Hoffman. Back over to Gross. Gross with the swing up into the ceiling. Comes back left side, and the tap over by Joseph is wide and out of bounds. Point defenders, it's 18-13. 18-13 defenders by 5. Serving is Unruh. Unruh serve. Taken by Joseph. Joseph gets the return set. Neff digs it. And the defender's unable to track it down. Ball ends up out of bounds over near the official stand. Dordt leads 18-14. Nick English checking into the match. He will serve. The libero is Gorton Holgerth. That's Benjamin Gorton Holgerth. And the jump serve taken by Schmidt to Hoffman. Quick attack, middle, Caparas. Caparas with the kill. So Corey Caparas records the kill, and the Dordt lead is 19-14. 19-14 the score. Michael Gross, he is a junior from Arizona. His serve a floater taken by the Yellow Jackets. They'll attack out of the middle, hit it wide. Gross gets to it. Passed over the net by Schmidt. Schmidt's pass wide, not out of bounds. Point Graceland. It's 19-15. So the Yellow Jackets hanging in there on the pass over by Schmidt. And Graceland now serving. This is Caden Joseph. Joseph still serving. Joseph wears number 13, and his serve is into the net. Dordt leads 20-15. For Graceland, that is their fourth service error. They've got 5 attack errors. So in effect, 9 free points for the defenders. Dordt has yet to record a block today. Set goes outside off high hands, saved by Neff. Hoffman keeps it alive, pushed over the net by Schmidt. And that'll drop in front of the libero Gorton Holgerth, and the Dordt defenders lead 21-15. 21-15. Serving is Neff. Neff's serve, a floater controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Outside it goes. Block put up by the defenders. Saved, and quick attack out of the middle for the kill is Andrew Sheep. 21-16. He's got 2 kills, and the defender lead is 21-16. So the defender's up by 5 at the moment. And serving will be a senior from Idaho. And the serve taken by the defenders. Hoffman outside. And the attack and the kill for Cade Schmidt. Schmidt records the kill. The junior from Ripon, California, Palmdale, California to be exact. He puts it away. It's 22-16 defenders. Hoffman serving. And Hoffman's serve taken. Graceland pushed over the net. Saved by Van Groningen. Got to the tap. Comes back over to Schmidt. And Schmidt with the kill. It's 23-16. 23-16 defenders by 7. Set number 1, Dordt poised to take a 1-0 lead in the best of 5 match. Top spin serve, controlled, overpass, and putting it away is Vermeer. Vermeer with the kill, it's 24-16. 24-16, defenders leading by 8, Dordt serving for the set. Serving for the set, Hoffman. Justin Hoffman serve into the net, point Graceland. Is 24-17. Joseph Jang will check back in for the defenders. Checking in for the Yellow Jackets, Elijah Klein. And serving for the Yellow Jackets is Fonseca. Fonseca serving. His team down 24-17. And Fonseca's serve taken by Gross. Gets it to Jang. Right side, Schmidt. Schmidt with a kill, and the Dordt defenders win set 1, 25-17. Dordt takes a 1-0 lead in the best of 5 match. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 2 minutes. This is Dordt Volleyball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
We head to set number 2 with the Dordt Defenders leading in the match, 1-0, courtesy a 25-17 win in set number 1. And if you have any highlights, go ahead and run those now. Our highlights brought to you all season long by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. Normally we have highlights throughout the course of the year on the Dordt Media Network, and having some of those right now as we get set for set number 2. The numbers: Dordt 13 kills, 6 errors, 28 total attacks, hitting .250. Graceland 7 kills, 5 errors, 29 total attacks. The Defenders have surrendered 3 points on service errors. They've gotten 2 aces. Graceland has given up 4 points on service errors. They have yet to record an ace. So for the Defenders, the difference in this one, they've got 13 kills. They've also got a couple of aces, and combine that with 4 service errors and 5 attack errors by Graceland. And the Dordt Defenders win set 1, 25-17. Out of the chute, set number 2, the Defenders grab the point. And the Defenders lead 1-0 on a service ace by Justin Hoffman. Controlled by the Yellow Jackets. They'll attack left side through the block and a kill for Elijah Klein. Klein actually went around the block that time. Ties the set at 1-1. Defenders go on the road, and they'll be on the road for the foreseeable future. They don't return back to the DeWitt Gym until, I believe, mid-March. Got a midweek match with Morningside coming up in March. 2-1 our score on the missed serve by the Yellow Jackets. And the Dordt Defenders lead 2-1. Serving is Ale Murdoch. Ale, 5'11" senior from Paraguay. And his turn in the service area is going to be short as the Yellow Jackets record a kill by Caden Joseph, tying it at 2-2. 2-2 our score. So 2-2 our score. Yellow Jackets serving, and a service error by the Yellow Jackets give the Dordt Defenders another free point. And the Defenders lead 3-2 with the service error. The Defenders trying to even their record at 2-2 in the conference. Heard over the weekend, this Heart of America Athletic Conference, you've got your hands full every night. Lance Vermeer with the serve into the net. Point Yellow Jackets, it's 3-3. Dordt goes to St. Louis this weekend. Play Missouri Baptist on Friday night, number 6 team in the nation, and Health Sciences and Pharmacy bright and early Saturday morning, and JV starting at 8:30, varsity at 11 o'clock. And the serve taken by Neff. Jang chases it down, pushed over the net by Gross, saved by Graceland. Block put up by the Defenders. Graceland reloads. Set outside, again covered by the libero this time. That's Graceland, right side from behind the spike line, saved by Neff. Joust at the net, and hitting it into the net is Caden Joseph. Point defenders as Gorton Holgerth trying to get to it. It's 4-3. Defenders are in Dubuque in eastern Iowa 10 days from now, February 27 and 28. And then off to La Crosse, Wisconsin to play in a pair of matches hosted by Viterbo, Governor State and Viterbo. Dordt doesn't return home actually until March 6 and 7. Heart of America Athletic Conference play. McCullough Unruh serves into the net. We're tied 4-4. 4-4 the score. And the Yellow Jackets, Caden Joseph has service. And his serve, nice high contact point taken by Neff. Power tip, swiped at by Michael Gross. Gross makes it 5-4. So Michael Gross with the kill. Getting that one off of the blocker for a point. And the Dordt defenders. Serving is Michael Gross, taken by Joseph. Set goes to the middle, and the defenders get a block up that time on Andrew Shep. And the Dordt defenders lead 6-4. 6-4 defenders, so the defenders extend their lead to 2. See if they can keep the string going. 6-4 defenders. Dordt has not trailed in set number 2. Trailed early in set number 1. Block put up by the defenders. Caparis and Hoffman teaming up for that block. And the defenders lead 7-4 on the block of the attack by Andrew Seep. 7-4. Gross serving, and Gross flirting with the line. Stayed clear of it though for the foot fault. Dordt attacking, Caparis to Hoffman. Hoffman, his attack. Fight at the net. One out that time by Dordt. Graceland attacking Joseph. Joseph with the swing and the kill. Michael Gross unable to pick that one up, and the defenders lead 7-5 on the kill by Caden Joseph. For Caden Joseph, that's his 3rd kill of the day, and the Dordt lead is 7-5. 7-5 the score. And the serve down the sideline is wide and out of bounds. Had the right length. Width went wide though. Missed on the sideline. It's 8-5 defenders. Dordt leading 1-0 in this one. Serving is Bradley Neff. And Bradley Neff serve catches the tape, rolls over. Graceland attacking. Outside it goes. And around the block for the kill, Jackson House cuts it down to 8-6. The volleys have not been long today. Fonseca serving. And Fonseca with the jump serve taken by Schmidt. Set. Back to Schmidt. Schmidt cross court, unable to put it away. Now saved by Unruh. Neff gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt with a power tip, and we've got a player in the net for Graceland. Point defenders. Dordt leads 9-6. 9-6 defenders. So the defenders in front and in control early. Trailed early in set number 1. Then came back to win it. Serve is in the net by Hoffman. So Hoffman, his serve in the net. Point. Graceland, it's 9-7. Hoffman, that's his 2nd service error. He's got a couple of aces to go along with it. Service error by the Yellow Jackets, long and out of bounds. That's Jackson House sending it long. And the defender lead is 10-7. 10-7. Serving is Murdoch. And Murdoch's serve is controlled by Joseph, and the pass up to the net. Gross And Vermeer there. Didn't have to block it though. Ball drops to the floor, point defenders. It's 11-7 defenders. Murdoch serving. Set, right side, power tip, and a kill for the Yellow Jackets and Klein. It's 11-8. 11-8 defenders. Approaching the midpoint of set number 2. The defenders with a 3-point cushion. Nam Talong serving. And Talong serve is taken by Schmidt to Jang. Quick attack out of the middle and a kill for the defenders and Vermeer. Lance Vermeer with the kill, and for Lance, that is his second kill. And the Dordt lead is 12-8. Defenders in front. 12-8, 1 set 1. 25-17, and now an ace serve for the defenders. So the ace serve for Lance Vermeer. Other Heart of America Athletic Conference volleyball, Missouri Baptist and UHSP tied 25 all. Serve to the back line is long and out of bounds by Vermeer. It's 12-9. 13-9, beg your pardon. 13-9. William Penn leads Clark 1-0 after a 25-14 win in set 1. Missouri Valley leads Culver Stockton 1-0. And Mount Mercy leading Grandview 1-0 with a 25-21 win. Taken by Schmidt to Jang. Jang, back it goes Gross. Gross with the kill. Michael Gross with another kill. It's 14-9 defenders. And the match you're listening to right now, Dordt leading Graceland 1-0 and leading 25-17 in set number, leading in set 2, 14-9. Unruh's serve taken by the Yellow Jackets over the top of the block for the kill. Caden Joseph from the outside. It's 14-10 defenders. Caden Joseph, 4 kills, 4 errors. Second on the team to Klein's 5 kills. Klein more efficient, 5 kills, 1 error, 364 kill efficiency. Joseph has service. And his serve taken by Schmidt to Hoffman. Power tip by Gross into the tape. Point. Graceland, it's 14-11. Dordt's going to use a timeout. Dordt leading 14-11, set number 2. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies and by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products, caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Our score. And serving will be Caden Joseph. Joseph serve controlled by Gross. Gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman got the setup to Caparis. Unable to put it away. Now Hoffman will swing. Here comes Graceland. Dig by Neff. And the defender is able to keep it alive. Send it over. Yellow Jackets with a tip and a pancake save. No, they say that the ball was on the floor. Point, Graceland. It's 14-12. So the defenders with a 14-12 advantage. But the Yellow Jackets proving to be pesky here in this one. Caden Joseph serving. And Joseph with his team down 1-0. Short serve taken by Neff. Hoffman back over to Schmidt. Schmidt off of the tape. Covered that time by the libero Gorton Holgerth. Now Dordt puts a block up with Caparis. Graceland reloads. Joseph with the swing. Joseph with the kill. It's 14-13. Graceland has scored 4 points in a row. 14-13. Caden Joseph serving. And Joseph serve taken by Gross to Hoffman. Cross-court shot by Cade Schmidt. Schmidt with the kill. Schmidt records the kill. It's 15-13. 15-13. So as noted earlier, volleyball on the road to the St. Louis area for a couple of matches on Friday and Saturday. And the serve taken on the sideline by Joseph. Outside attack, Jackson House. House with the kill. It's back to 15-14. 15-14. Andrew Sheep with service. And his serve taken by Schmidt, gets it to Hoffman, comes back to Caparis, unable to put it away. Set goes outside House, unable to put it down. Hoffman throws it out to Schmidt. Schmidt with a swing, Schmidt with the kill. Cade Schmidt with the kill, and for Cade, the junior, he's got 7 kills against 1 error. Pretty efficient, 429 kill efficiency thus far. The defenders hitting .286, but Graceland hanging around in this one. Serving, Neff. Neff serve, taken, sideline. Back it goes House, around the block, Gross to Schmidt. Schmidt with a kill. Gross to Hoffman to Schmidt for the kill. It's 17-14 defenders. And a timeout on the floor charged to Graceland. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mao Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mao Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, maomotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
(17-14) defenders leading by 3. Set number 2, Dordt 1, set 1, 25-17. And serving is Neff. Neff serve controlled. Here comes Graceland outside House. Hits it wide, not out of bounds. Point defenders. It's 18-14. And the serve is controlled by Graceland. Graceland attacking right side. Block put up by the defenders. Point Dordt. The Dordt defenders with a kill, or pardon me, a point off of a block to go up 19-14 here in set number 2. And serving is Neff. Neff serve, cross court. Controlled Graceland. They chase it, get it over to House, through the block, and a kill. Jackson House with the kill. It's 19-15 defenders. And this will be Fonseca serving. Fonseca, the setter, so far for the Yellow Jackets. He's got 17 assists, all 17 kills for the Yellow Jackets, assisted by Fonseca. Serve into the net, point defenders, it's 20-15. 20-15 defenders. Hoffman will check out of the match. Jang will check in. So Jang setting out of the back row. Dordt playing a 5-1 this evening. Modified two-setter offense where Jang plays the back row, Hoffman the front. Dordt with a block. Graceland covers it. They send it wide, out of, and controlled by Schmidt. Back to Vermeer. Vermeer with a kill. And the defender lead is 21-15. 21-15 defenders. Dordt threatening to go up 2-0. Serving is Jang. And Joseph Jang, floater, controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Set goes to the middle, covered by Gross. Gets it to Jang. Outside it goes Schmidt. Schmidt cross court. And Schmidt unable to put it away. Saved by the Yellow Jackets. Now a joust at the net, and it's one out by the defenders. They say that the ball never went over the net. And again, Graceland broke the plane to go after that one. And they get called for breaking the plane. Point defenders, it's 22-15. Jang serve, taken by Joseph. And a cross-court shot, missing wide and out of bounds is Elijah Klein. Dordt leads 23-15. So the defenders lead 23-15. Set number 2. Dordt trying to go up 2-0. And serving is Jang. Jang serve into the net, point Graceland. It's 23-16. So the defenders still up by 7. A little bit of room to play with. And checking into the match will be Travis Hoekstra. Hoekstra checks in. Also checking in is Grant Hartke. Hartke and Hoekstra. And serving for Graceland is Luis Garcia. I beg your pardon, that is Jackson House again. The swing from the right side, and Hartke blocked on the play, 23-17. Many of these players, several of these Dordt players, also played in a junior varsity match prior to this one. Serving for Graceland is Jackson House. House serve, floater, taken by Neff. Gets it to Jang. Quick attack, Vermeer. Vermeer with the second, got blocked initially. Goes up and finishes it, 24-17. And Lance Vermeer with his 5th kill. No errors, 7 total attacks for Vermeer. He and Schmidt efficient, 13 kills and 23 total attacks. Just 1 error. Dordt hitting .306 for the match. Serving Michael Gross, controlled by House. Outside Joseph. Joseph tools it off the block for the kill. It's 24-18. For Joseph, his 6th kill. The defenders will check Spencer Franken into the contest. Spencer, a junior from Gilbert, Arizona. Serve, top spin, taken by Murdoch to Jang. Outside it goes, and the kill for Hoekstra. Travis Hoekstra, a junior from Lansing, Illinois, gives Dordt a 25-18 win in set number 2. So the defenders take a 2-0 lead in the best of 5 match, 25-17 and now 25-18. We'll be back with set number 3 from the DeWitt Gym. Right after this, you're watching the Dordt Media Network.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we see our work impact lives near and far and embrace opportunities to pursue our passions. And a day at the office isn't just 8 to 5, because we work for innovative companies and know we're never far from the next unforgettable memory. Because we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym in Sioux Center, Iowa, campus of Dordt University. The Dordt Defenders leading in the match 25-17 and 25-18. And a reminder that our highlights brought to you all season long by Hague Health Center. Hague Health Center proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. We featured 4 ties in this one at 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Defenders took the lead at 7-4 in set number 2 and gradually extended the lead, got up 19-14. Graceland exhausted a timeout in there. Dordt got up by 8, 23-15, and the Defenders settled for a 7-point win, 24-18. The numbers look like this through 2 sets. The Defenders a 24-18 kills advantage, a 320-098 kill efficiency advantage. The Defenders with 3 points from blocks. Graceland 1 point from a block. The Defenders with 4 aces and 8 service errors. The Graceland Yellow Jackets no aces and 9 service errors. Let's take another 1-minute break. We'll be back with the third and final set right after this. This is Dordt Volleyball on the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 1 minute. Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts.
We strive to build community from before you step foot on campus to years after you graduate. We want to give Dordt students the chance to live and learn together and create meaningful, lifelong relationships that are rooted in faith.
25-18, the final in set number 2. We get set for set number 3. Dordt leading 2 sets to nothing. And serving for Graceland is Fonseca. And Fonseca, the floater to the back line, taken by Neff. Saved by Gross, gets it outside to Van Groningen, over the block. Covered by Joseph. Outside it goes to House. Dordt attacking, pushed over, and a free ball that unable to handle. And the Dordt defenders lead 1-0. 1-0 our score. Serving will be the defenders, Murdoch. Ale Murdoch serving. And Murdoch served down the line, controlled by Graceland. Yellow Jackets attacking over the block, saved by Neff. Gets it over to Jang. Left side, Gross. Gross with the swing. And Michael Gross with the kill. Dordt leads 2-0. 2-0. Defenders leading. Dordt up in the match, 2-0 as well. Serving is Murdoch. And Murdoch. His serve controlled by House. Left side, power tip attempted. Now pushed back by House. Saved by Jang on first contact. Neff, right side, Van Groningen. Van Groningen with the kill. Dordt leads 3-0. 3-0 our score. Defenders. Serving is Murdoch. Defenders hitting .352 for the match. Hit .409 in set number 2. And the serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Pushed over the net, free ball. Controlled by Vermeer. Comes back to Gross. Gross misses just wide and out of bounds, trying to go line. And missed it wide. Point Graceland, it's 3-1. 3-1 our score. Elijah Klein serving. I beg your pardon, this is House serving. Jackson House, they get the set to the middle, and that is Vermeer. Vermeer with the kill. And the defenders lead 4-1. 4-1 defenders. And the defenders, Lance Vermeer serving. Vermeer's serve taken by Joseph. Set goes to the middle, and out of the middle for the kill is Jersey Simonson. Simonson cuts the lead down to 2-4-2. The defenders trying to go to 2-2 in the conference. Most of the conference schedule revolving around weekend play. You've got a few of these midweek contests. Set goes to the middle, and Caparis out of the middle. Caparis with the kill, and the defender lead is 5-2. 5-2 defenders. And McCullough Unruh checks into the match. Whenever McCullough checks in, he converses with his attackers, then gets the ball for serving. And mistiming on the quick attack. Miscommunication between Fonseca and Seep. And the Dordt lead is 6-2. 6-2 our score. Dordt giving Colt Schmidt the night off. He's in uniform if needed, but let's say it appears very unlikely that he's going to play tonight. Nicodemus Elliott also the night off, and Kai Chapman. None of those have played here this evening. Set goes outside. Joseph tools it off the block. Unruh is there. Hoffman outside. Gross banks it off the block for the kill. 7-2. Michael Gross tonight, 7 kills, one shy of the team lead. He and Cade Schmidt's got 8. He's got 7. 6 for Lance Vermeer, 5 for Joel Van Groningen. And Unruh's serve is off of the back line and out of bounds. Point Graceland. It's 7-3. 7-3. Graceland checking Nick English into the match. Also checking in Garcia. Garcia will serve. Klein checks out. And the serve is controlled by Gross. Gets it to Hoffman. Back to Caparis. Swing. Dug by Graceland. Keep it alive. And the attack is long and out of bounds. The attack by Joseph misses long. And the defender lead is 8-3. So after today, the defenders will not be back home until March 6 and 7. So 2 weeks from this Friday and Saturday. And the serve is long and out of bounds. I thought there was a match with Morningside. Well, Morningside match follows that weekend up on Tuesday, March 10. Serve is long and out of bounds. It's 8-4. Joseph's serve is on the end line and an ace serve. 8-5. So 8-5. Defenders with a 3-point lead here in set number 3. Serving for the Yellow Jackets, Caden Joseph. Joseph serve, taken by Schmidt. Gets it to Hoffman. Quick attack, middle, Caparis. Caparis with the kill. It's 9-5. 9-5 our score. This season, this men's volleyball season happens quickly once you get rolling. And by the middle of March, most of it's completed. Set right side, Dordt puts a block up, unable to put it away. That was English. Now the set goes outside. House, Dordt attacking right side, Vermeer. Vermeer blocked at the net partially. House reloads, cross-court shot. Schmidt gets an arm on it, and that's it. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the defenders. Point Graceland, it's 9-6. 9-6. So 9-6 our score. Serving is Andrew Seep. Serve, catches the tape, rolls over. Vermeer plays it, gets it over to Schmidt. Schmidt on the attack. English keeps it alive, passed over the net. Saved by the defenders, comes back to Hoffman. From behind the spike line is Gross. Gross with the kill. As a blocker touched it at the net. Dordt with a 10-6 advantage. Defenders will go to Graceland on March 17. On the back half of the schedule. Top spin serve controlled by the Yellow Jackets and pushed over the net. Saved by Vermeer. Gets it over to Hoffman. Right side Van Groningen. Blocked at the net. Point Yellow Jackets. It's 10-7. Joseph Jang serving. So Jang will check in and, well, he'll set actually. He'll check in to set. Serving will be Fonseca. So Nyrod Fonseca serving. And Fonseca with the serve to the back line, well off of the back line and out of play. Point defenders, it's 11-7. A multitude of service errors by the Yellow Jackets today. They've got 10 of them. The defenders also with 10. Defenders with 4 aces to show for their service work. Controlled by Graceland. They'll attack to the middle. House pushes it over. Saved by Jang. Controlled again by the Yellow Jackets. Push it outside. Klein. Klein off of the block. Saved by the defenders and Neff. Right side it comes and the kill for Vermeer. Vermeer out of the middle for the kill. So Vermeer with 7 kills. And the Dordt lead is 12-7. Serving. The floater to the sideline, missed wide and out of bounds. Point Graceland, it's 12-8. 12-8, serving Yellow Jackets. This is Jackson House. And House has service. And House is served, taken by Neff, gets it to Jang, quick attack middle. That's Vermeer. Vermeer with the kill, it's 13-8. 13-8 Defenders on the kill by Vermeer. Vermeer now with 8 kills, no errors, 11 attacks. He's hitting over 700. Now he's serving. And his serve controlled by Joseph. Pushed over the net, saved by Jang. Vermeer right side, Van Groningen. Van Groningen swipes at it and gets the kill, 14-8. 14-8 Defenders. Next home event for Defender Athletics here in the DeWitt will be women's basketball. They have clinched a home game on Wednesday of next week. First round of the GPAC postseason tournament. Men still not a chance. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. 14-9. Defenders leading. The men still have a chance of hosting. And that will be determined over the next 2 matches. Serve is long and out of bounds. Point. Point Defenders. Dordt leads 15-9. 15-9 Defenders. Serving is McCullough Unruh. And Unruh with service. And Unruh's serve is an ace. McCullough Unruh with the ace. For McCullough, his 11th ace of the season. His 12th ace of the season. He's got 2 tonight. And the defender lead is 16-9. Defenders now with 5 aces. 2 in set 1, 2 in set 2, and 1 here in set 3. Unruh's serve handled that time. Klein from the right side for the kill. Elijah Klein with the kill at 16-10. 16-10. Klein checking out of the match. Now Garcia is in. The defenders positioning themselves for win number 10 of the season. Short serve taken by Gross. Gets it to Hoffman, back to Schmidt. Schmidt with a swing. Controlled by Graceland, blocked at the net, covered by English, saved. Left side Joseph. Joseph off of the tape and the kill. Joseph with the kill at 16-11. Yellow Jackets down by 5. And serving is Garcia. Garcia's serve. Hoffman to Caparis. Caparis on the 1-foot takeoff in the kill. Dordt leads 17-11. So Caparis with the 1-foot takeoff records the kill on that slide. Don't see the slide very often in men's volleyball. So Caparis records the kill. Dordt leading. And serve is short. Overpass controlled by the defenders. Comes back to Franken. Franken unable to block it. Now the right side attack. Popped over the block. Saved by Gross. Gets it to Hoffman. Right side Unruh. Unruh dug that time. Comes back left side, and recording the kill is English. Nick English makes it 17-12. 17-12 our score. Gorton Holgerth with his first dig of set number 3. He's got 5 digs tonight. And Graceland's serve is an ace. That is an ace serve for Caden Joseph. For Caden Joseph, that is his second ace, and the defenders trail 17-13. Defenders lead, I should say, 17-13. Dordt up 2-0. And the Yellow Jackets serving. English trying to continue the string in the service area. Hartke into the match again for the defenders along with Frank, and they go to Hartke, blocked at the net, and we've got a player in the net for Graceland, so Hartke will get credit for the kill. It's 18-13. So a kill by Hartke. Neff now serving. So Brad Neff serving, controlled, Set goes outside, and House is blocked at the net. Thrown back over by Graceland. Right side, Unruh from behind the spike line. Here comes Graceland, overpass. Hoffman tries to push it down. Here's a save by Gross, pushed back over by Hoffman. Saved by the Yellow Jackets. House off high hands. Saved by the defenders. Hoffman with a bump set outside. And the kill, that time from the outside by Hartke. Hartke on the broken play, and the defender lead is 19-13. Hartke with his second kill. And the defender lead is 19-13. New player checking in. This will be Ethan Pauls. Pauls will serve. So Spencer Franken checks out of the match. Pauls will check in. Where's number 2? Well, the defenders selecting to save some players' legs tonight. Graceland attacking over the top of the block and hitting the sideline for the kill. That is House, makes it 19-14. And the defenders have a 5-point cushion. Serving is Andrew Zeep. So Zeep with serve. And down the line, taken by Hartke. Gross with a bump set outside to Hartke. Hartke unable to put it down. Set left side, House. House with the power tip and the kill. 19-15, defenders by 4. Set number 3. Dordt leading in the match, 2-0, 25-17 and 25-18. And the serve controlled by Hartke. Overpass though, didn't control it. Graceland attacking. Back set and cross-court shot and the kill for House. House makes it 19-16. Graceland back to within 3. Defenders need to find a way to break the service. And Zeep's serve taken by Hartke to Hoffman. Blocked at the net. Vermeer. Dordt reloads. Unruh gets it outside Hartke. Doug. Joseph back to English, taps it over the net, saved by Hoffman. Unruh to Gross. Gross, roll shot, overpass, and put down by Vermeer. Vermeer with the kill. Dordt leads 20-16. Kyle Johnson checks into the match. Joel Van Groningen will check in. So Hartke, Johnson, and Van Groningen occupying the attacker positions for the defenders. Hoffman serve. Taken by Joseph outside, and the defenders put a block up with Kyle Johnson and Joel Van Groningen. So the block for Johnson and Van Groningen. Dordt leads 21-16. We have a timeout on the floor, so timeout charged to Graceland. This timeout brought to you by Vision Companies. Envision the possibilities, create your space. VisionBuilders.com. Back with more in a minute.
One of the benefits that our students are going to have throughout the process is the different backgrounds that people are walking into this program with, and then being able to have conversations with people who aren't in the exact same field as them as they go through.
As a student, you're able to tailor your assignments to really connect with what you are learning in the classroom, and then also with what you're doing in your regular everyday life.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
Hoffman has service. So Justin Hoffman with serve, and Hoffman served down the line, taken by House. Dordt leading 21-16. Dordt puts a block up. That's Hartke and Johnson. And the defenders lead now 22-16. 22-16 defenders. And the defenders in the driver's seat, and now an ace serve for Hoffman. 23-16 defenders. Hoffman records the kill, or pardon me, the ace, a point from an ace for the defenders, their 6th of the night. And Hoffman's serve taken by the Yellow Jackets. Johnson gets the block put up. Graceland reloads over the top of the block, taken by the defenders, and Kyle Johnson out of the middle. Called for 4 contacts as that one into the tape. Dordt leads 23-17. 23-17 defenders. And the Graceland Yellow Jackets have service. This is their setter, Fonseca, and Dordt out in the middle, and the kill for Hoogstra. Travis Hoogstra with the kill, and the Dordt lead is 24-17, and now Dordt serving for the set and the match. Grant Hartke serving. Hartke, a freshman from Pella. Top spin serve could be an ace, and it is. So an ace serve by Hartke, and the Dordt defenders close it with a 3-set sweep tonight, 25-17, 25-18, 25-17 on the ace serve by Jackson House. The Dordt defenders improve to 10-4. They're 2-2 in the league, while Graceland falls to 0-13 and 0-4. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the Wireless World post-match show right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
Defenders with a 25-17, 25-18, 25-17 win, and we have some highlights stored away, and we'll get to those in just a moment. We're going to first have our post-match interview, and we are going to visit with Ale Murdoch. Ale is short for Alejandro, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What is home for you, Alejandro?
I'm from Paraguay.
How did you end up at Dordt from Paraguay?
So I actually went to high school at Pella Christian.
Okay, well, that's a start.
That's a start, yeah. And I have an aunt who lives there.
Okay.
And then I really wanted to study abroad in high school, so I was like, I'll do it. And then I went for 1 semester, I loved it, decided to stay, and here I am.
Volleyball, where does volleyball fit into all of this? Did you grow up playing volleyball? Is this your sport of choice? Did you play soccer? What did you play growing up?
Oh, I play a lot of different sports, but yeah, I played volleyball since I was 10 years old. I played for the national team of Paraguay when I was 15, and yeah, when I came to US, they didn't have volleyball, but I still kept training every summer to come play here for Dordt.
Now you're playing, and you're filling what Coach Hansen refers to, I would imagine, as a pusher role, mostly in practice, but that means you've got to be ready on a night like tonight, and tonight you get an opportunity to play extended points. I would imagine that feels pretty good.
Yeah, it feels really good. So it's ready to be there for the main guys, and we just keep pushing them for them to get better and better for their next game.
We are talking with Ale Murdoch. Ale, you're a senior, correct?
Yeah, correct.
What happens when you graduate?
I'm planning to go to med school in Italy, and we'll see where the Lord takes me from there.
So you are a pre-med, you're in the pre-med program. What's your biology major? Or what?
Yeah, I'm biology major with minor in chemistry.
What would you like to do? I mean, pre-med and medical school, that's still a wide range. If you could do what you want, what would that be?
I'm really interested in surgery.
Okay.
Looking maybe like emergency surgery or something like that. So I feel that that's where God is putting me right now.
Are you looking to practice medicine then back home in Paraguay or Europe, or what are you thinking? Or why med school in Italy? Why other than it's a great place to be?
Yeah.
Why Italy and med school there?
So my family, they immigrated from Italy.
Okay.
And so through my grandma, I get Italian citizenship.
Okay.
So I have dual citizenship, Paraguay and Italy, so I have the opportunity to be able to study there. And after that, I'm pretty open, maybe coming back to U.S. If I really like Italy or Europe, maybe I'll stay there, but I'm also very open to go back to Paraguay. I'm really looking into like short mission medical trips.
Okay. How long does med school? What's the plan there? How long will that take?
It goes from around 5 to 6 years there.
Okay.
It's a bit longer.
So I will be an old man by the time you're finished.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
No, that's true. Ale, congratulations. Nice win tonight. Only at Dordt do I get to meet somebody from Paraguay who's going to end up going to med school in Italy, and it's about the only place that something like that will happen. So thanks for coming up, speaking with me. Best wishes to you as the season progresses, and finish the year strong.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Very good. Thank you, Ale. That's Ale Murdoch. He is a senior, and as he said, he is from Paraguay, and he is going to be studying plans to go to med school in Italy. And while we get Chad Hansen situated, let's talk about the Hague Health Center highlights. Go ahead and run those. Proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. And Coach Chad Hansen takes a seat beside me. And Coach Hansen, after a pretty busy stretch of volleyball, you were able to utilize, lengthen, or broaden the rotation a little bit this evening. Did you accomplish what you wanted to this evening in this match with Graceland?
Yeah, yes we did, and very encouraged by that. Going in, putting a new lineup in, hard to know how that's going to play out. There's volleyball's a sport of space and time, and those two things take many, many repetitions to get comfortable, familiar with. And very pleased with how the guys used the space and time in these 3 sets in this new configuration.
And you were also not only in your regular, let's call it air quotes, regular rotation tonight, which is different than your regular rotation that we've seen up to this point.
Yep.
You were able to even lengthen it further. I think of a Grant Hartke. I think of a Travis Hoogstra. I think of Kyle Johnson.
Yeah.
Your assessment of when those individuals were able to come in and play for a few points, how did they respond?
Yeah, I love that question, Mike. These are guys who, in our practice gym, are regularly going up against our starters, and we get to see the push that they give our starters, and really pleased that the push that they give against our starters in the normal practice gym, they gave that push against Graceland and continued to help our scoreboard climb in the points. Really, really pleased with that whole group in all of its substitutions, every guy that came in.
You were able to rest some players, or give some other people a look, but you're able to have a Colt Schmidt who's played a lot of points already this year. I'm thinking of Nicodemus Elliott, who his health is a concern for us in terms of the wear and tear. You're able to keep them off of the floor tonight. How, as a player, they don't sign up to watch.
Right.
They want to play.
Right.
How do you convince them that, okay, tonight is the best, other than I'm the coach, you're the player? How do you convince them that, you know what, this is a good idea?
Yeah, honestly, it took it didn't take much from a conversational standpoint. Telling the guys the season is full. This week is full with a road trip at the end of it to back-to-back matches Friday night, Saturday. Not at all looking past Graceland, giving full respect to Graceland. That I told the guys, and one of our top statements was, we need to come out in full force. There's no part of us that backs off on the accelerator and says this one is going to go the way exactly that we want it to. So, hey guys, in the big picture scheme of things, what you're feeling with your body, let's manage that and let's listen to it well. We have Wednesdays regularly off in our week. I've never done that before. But that kind of long-term view to give our guys one more recovery opportunity in the midweek with a Wednesday off, and then tonight where some of those normal rotation starters are not in, that gives them, they went through lineup warm-ups in the pregame, got some of their touches. They did a serve and pass earlier today, so it was an abbreviated practice for them, which I'm grateful for. And I'm hoping that pays dividends towards what the weekend could bring.
Missouri Baptist is a rated team, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
UHSP is not, but I saw tonight in set number 1 at least they were tied 25-25. So you've got a stiff challenge again coming up this weekend, not only on Friday night but on Saturday with the Eutectics, I think is the
well done.
Yeah,
well done.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Do I put you on the spot and ask you to spell it?
EUT and S.
Yes, back-to-back matches. Friday at Missouri Baptist, Saturday at University of Health Sciences and Pharmacy, the Eutectics. And that will be a quick turnaround, similar to what we just played this past weekend with a Friday night match and an 11 a.m. Match at UHSP. Both of those are really key. We only see those teams once. And because we only see them once in our regular season, that gets measured in a very significant way in the overall standings. You only get one shot at these teams in the South Division of our Heart of America Conference. So, yeah, we again, we need to be rested. We need to be very effective taking Friday night for what it is. And, yeah, I'm curious to see how this match will play out.
I will let you go, Coach. Thanks for coming up, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, Mike.
That is Coach Chad Hansen, and let's take a look at the numbers. Dordt hit for a 354 kill efficiency, 40 kills. Graceland, 27 kills, a 120 kill efficiency. Dordt had 11 attack errors. Graceland had 16. The defenders scored 5 points off of blocks, while Graceland scored 2. Ace serves, Dordt had 7, Graceland had 2, and the defenders had 11 service errors. Graceland had 11 as well. Dordt was led in digs tonight by Bradley Knapp with 10, led in kills by Lance Vermeer with 9, Kate Schmidt with 8, Michael Gross with 8, 9 assists put up by Justin Hoffman, 18 serves assists put up by Joseph Jang. The defenders are now 10-4 and 2-2. Graceland 0-13 and 0-4. All we have left is the player of the match, so let's jump into that now. Today's player of the match brought to you by Ross Hoekstra. State Farm serving Sioux County in the tri-state area. Call Ross 712-722-0806 for your insurance needs. Stop by the Sioux Center office. State Farm player of the match today is Michael Gross. Michael is a junior from Arizona, and Michael Gross, 8 kills today, along with 5 digs, and he hit for a 333 kill efficiency. That's going to do it for our broadcast today. This has been a production done in partnership with the Dordt Media Network and the Dordt Athletic Communication Office. Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk. Staff is primarily student employees. Dordt Media Network operators today I've got that somewhere. Just want to make sure that we get everyone the recognition. That is Samantha Wilbur, Aiden Ekoff, Noah Zylstra, Espen Klungseth, Lila Findley, Sherry Wang, and Parker Freeman. Dordt Athletic Communications staff is Matt Boss and Isabel Pfeiffer, and several student employees. Special thanks to the Dordt University Advancement staff for its work in securing support for this broadcast and others like it. Once again, our final scores: Dordt defeats Graceland in 3, 25-17, 25.